What's your name, brother?
Drew,
Nice to meet you, Drew.
nice to meet you as well.
Thank you, brother. Tell us, how old are you?
I'm 40,
All right.
born and raised in South Philly. At the age of 17, I was hanging out with the wrong kids, doing the wrong things. I was sentenced to 7 years in adult penitentiary. And I was a good student, so they gave me the option, either do your 7 years or leave the state and finish your schooling. So I went to Job Corps, graduated with culinary arts. I did my advanced training in San Francisco, Treasure Island, and then I came back to Philly and worked at the Kimmel Center. And Adderall, anything speedy to get me going, and heroin to come down, and I was basically what it was. Until it got to the point to where I couldn't hold a job, I couldn't take care of myself, I was robbing people. I didn't like the person I was becoming. So I got on Suboxone. I seen the scumbag that I was becoming, and I didn't like it. People didn't like it. They knew me, the real me, and they were like, this ain't you. So I calmed it down, I got on Suboxone, and then started manufacturing methamphetamine. I was in West Virginia for 12 years doing a whole bunch of stupid shit. And ironically enough, when I was in West Virginia at the last years, I was sentenced to 3 years in a penitentiary, but they deferred it if I left the state. So I came back to Philadelphia, and let me tell you, it's changed dramatically from when I was 17 to came back at 32. Huge difference. I mean, I remember used to walk down Kensington Avenue having fun, going inside the stores, lifting stuff. Not no more, man. There ain't no stores open. Ain't nothing here. So, it was a rough road. I was doing masonry work. Thanksgiving evening at like 3 in the morning, I finished the delivery. I was waiting to pick up a new delivery, and somebody stuck a gun in my window, said, give me your car. And he was an addict, so I knew he wasn't really trying to do it. He kept dropping the gun. So when I reached for it, he started firing. The first one took off my right middle finger into my left hand, blew it completely off, and then I got 2 in each leg. And they said if the bullet just bounced back and forth, that there was nothing left to save. So they gave me 7 days to make a decision whether to amputate my legs or die from the infection. Now, it took 3 days to come to my senses. I was in Jefferson Hospital for 3 years, clean and sober, doing great. They finally found me a house. The PHU house. I got somewhere to stay. It's a beautiful place, and up by the art museum. Living day by day, one day at a time, man.
Damn, I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. Very traumatic experience.
Very. I'm blessed to be alive, man. I'm blessed to be alive,
Amen.
I got blood in my veins. I got air in my lungs. I may not have feet or left hand, but I'm still breathing. I still get to wake up and thank God every morning for waking me up, and thank Him every night for letting me live His day and through His will.
Amen to that.
Amen.
That's a beautiful thing for you to still have your belief and your faith, even through the
If I didn't,
the
I'd be
storm.
gone. If I didn't, I'd be gone. If I didn't believe that He was going to have me right, make sure I'm okay, I would have gave up a long time ago.
Facts.
Because my life can 360 changed. I was doing masonry work, running concrete and brick on the move, driving a car, having my own apartment, and one stupid decision from a junkie took that all away. Changed my whole life. I'm in a wheelchair now. I can't move. I can't go nowhere. But I thought to myself, maybe this is a little sign from God saying, slow down. But, I don't think He would have took my legs and my left hand if He told me to slow down a little bit.
Damn. At least you looking at the negative and turning it into something positive.
Absolutely.
How's your day going today?
It's blessed, man. I woke up, I took care of some things, went to church, sat around the house, watched some movies, and came down here to find a friend, Stacy. She was at my house, and she sort of she had her left leg amputated 2 months prior, and she still had the staples in. And her leg was swollen up around the staples to where you can see the indents where the staples were, but you couldn't see the staples. So I woke up at 10:30 in the morning. She's covered in throw up, covered in pee, shaking, cold, red. I called the ambulance. They took her to the hospital. And now they won't let me see her because she came in as a John Doe or a Jane Doe. So it's rough, man. Pretty rough.
Man. What's life been like for you lately?
Slow. I mean, I sit around the house, watch movies, hang out with friends at the house. I don't do much. There's not much to do. I mean, prior to the accident, I mean, I'm used to having females around me, picking them up, hanging out with them. Now it's like, who wants to hang out with a dude with no legs sitting in a chair? Like, I mean, I gained 150 pounds. I got fat. I got stretch marks. It's rough, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm still blessed to be alive. Fuck everything else. Everything else will come to the wayside as long as God wakes me up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you a warrior, brother. I can
Gotta
only
be.
imagine.
Streets of Philly, bro. You gotta be a warrior. Either a warrior or a lamb.
Tell us about your childhood. What was it like?
Oh, man. I was an overweight kid out of 5 kids. And, shit. I mean, no, I'm being a middle child. And, you know, everybody too older, too younger. Everybody's picking on me, telling me I did this, I did that. It was rough. But, you know, my dad was a single father of 4 boys. And, I mean, he did the best he could to make sure there was food on the table, clothes on our back, hot water to wash our asses with. You know, he did his best. And, you know, I messed up as a kid, did some messed up things, wound up in juvenile detention for a couple years. I came to the point where, at the age of 17, it was either, you know, go to the state penitentiary at the age of 17 or leave the state and finish your schooling because you're a smart kid. And the smart kid made a smart decision. I'm going to leave state and go to school. They dropped me off in Charleston, West Virginia. You know, I thought I was getting away from the city. Charleston, West Virginia, I mean, it looks like all mountains and hilltops. Man, you got into Charleston, West Virginia, it's just like a city. Just like a little Philadelphia, just not as big. I usually wake up and I'm always in pain. I got phantom pains, my legs swollen. And instead of going back to, I mean, the doctors offer me all types of oxys, Theraties, perks. I smoke my medical marijuana. That helps. It relieves the tension and gets the swelling down, makes my head right, you know. And I'm not trying to rob somebody to get their fucking money so I can go buy more oxys or dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's basically my day. I sit around, do nothing, watch TV, eat, talk to my friends. Not really much.
What happened to your mom?
My mom's still alive. She lives in Chicago. When I was born, you know, she left me. I was 2, but we still have 4 brothers. You know, I didn't see her again until the age of 9. And of course, I was a fat, overweight, out of the wild kid, and Mom didn't like that. So she tried to whip me in shape. She lived out in Verdon, Illinois, which is like cornfield next to cornfield next to cornfield. So she decided she wanted to chase me around a cornfield with a weight belt. I passed out, couldn't breathe, beat the fuck up with a weight belt. And then after that, I didn't see her again until I was 14, 15, graduating middle school.
How did that make you feel?
You know, at first I was so angry. You know, I was resentful. I held grudges against her, called her this, called her that, called her this. But then, you know, I sat back and thought about, like, how did she grow up? What was her childhood like? She had 3 brothers who were all sexual predators, all sexual offenders. And she's the only girl in a house full of boys who want to wrestle and body slam. You know, I didn't think about, like, how she grew up, what kind of lifestyle she had. I didn't think of that. So, you know, I live and let live. I forgive. God forgave me, so I'm going to forgive her. I'm not going to forget it, though. But you're my mom. You gave birth to me, so it is what it is.
Right. You a forgiving person, man. That's a great
gotta be
quality
honest.
to have.
If I wanted people to forgive me, I got to have that forgiving heart. Like, you know, I do as I do unto others.
Right. Where you think you'll be in life today if this would never have happened to you?
Probably still driving around doing DoorDash, making $2,700 a week. Bank, cash, loving it. Digging life, single life, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have children?
I have 2 children, yes. I have one 17 and one 6. Andy's 17. He's a mama's boy. I love him to death. He's a big round mini-me. He likes anime and stuff like that. My little sister Layla is 6. She's just a little spider monkey. She likes to jump and crawl over things and have a good time. Just mousy, mousy voice. The tiniest little thing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So you are in your kid's life.
Yeah, absolutely, gotta be.
That's great.
You know, when I was in addiction, I wasn't. They'd see me coming down the interstate and I'm holding the sign at the bottom of the thing, help, hungry and homeless, help You know, they're looking at me like, why is Daddy holding the sign? Like, I don't have to live like that today. So, you know, if I can send him $20 here, if I can buy him game cards for his PS, that's what it is. He deserves it. He's a great older brother. He takes care of his brothers and sisters fantastically. He's real polite, has a job, helps mom with bills. I mean, he couldn't ask for a better son.
Right. So you mentioned that you smoke hard. Do you still do that?
Every now and then, you know, it's a vice. When I was clean 3.5 years when I was in the hospital. I got out of the hospital, I was smoking weed. And, you know, I seen somebody on the street who I look up to, who's a real good friend, and he got high. So I invited him to the house. You know how that goes. One thing leads to another. Dominoes fall down. You know how that works. First one's free. Mm-hmm. Misery loves company. So after that, I mean, after 3.5 years, taking a fat, juicy hit, I mean, it was off to the races.
In 24 hours, how much would you say you spend on a crack addiction?
I have a really good friend. I've been friends with him for years and years and years. I'll spend $20 and get a chunk like that. It'll last me a day and a half. So it's not like I spend every dime I got.
Right, because crack, they back to back. Because, yo, the crack monster is vicious. I know
Crack's
people who...
Crack's not crack no more. It's not crack, man. They're putting stuff in it, switching it over. I started selling coke when I was 16 years old. I mean, it was yellow and smelled like gasoline straight up. Like, this is stepped on garbage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then why you continue to do it?
Because I'm stuck in a revolving door. I'm stuck in that cycle. I know I can stop. I have the power to stop. But I'll stop, go home for a week, be clean, be cool, and then let that one little person come in the door, and it's a wrap. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So what are all your struggles daily?
Washing my ass, I gotta have people do that for me. Wipe my ass, I gotta have people do that for me. Everything else, you know, I can move myself from the couch to the bed. I can move myself, you know. The struggle is real, but you know, when I got 24-hour around the clock care, it's really not that real. Like they help a lot. I don't do much but watch TV, so.
Do you have a favorite band or musician you listen to?
Favorite band or musician, man? I grew up like 85 to the 90s, so I mean, I jumped through genres. I like a little bit of everything, like B.B. King, and then I'll go to like Mudvayne, hard rock, and then you got Limp Bizkit. I mean, I'm a huge Eminem fan, Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I could jump around and just, my playlist is country rock, rap, country rock, techno, like a bunch of different genres.
Okay. So these days, how you survive getting money-wise and stuff?
Bro, let me tell you, I get $9.65 from SSI. Surprisingly, I can make that stretch till about the 17th, 18th of the month, and then after that, it's I'm about $10 to get cigarettes. Pack of cigarettes lasts me 2-3 days. You know what I mean? I make them stretch. But yeah, I got friends that can borrow from me because no, I'm good with my money. When it comes time to get paid back, money's in your hand. No excuses why it's not there. Mm-hmm. It's there.
Right. So if you could do some things to make this world a better place or to help others, what would it be?
Better healthcare. Better healthcare. Can't say more rehabs because, man, rehabs are just revolving doors, people in and out, in and out. I had just one guy, he's been to rehab 12 different times. Like they're going through a point where he has to switch insurances because the insurances won't cover him to get into rehab, so he's got to switch. So definitely better health care. Don't turn people away at the door. Like if they need severe help and you can fix that severe help, get it done. Don't do the minimum basics. Like handle that, man. Right. Do the same thing you would want people to do for you, whether you're insured or not.
Agree. What are some of your favorite foods?
Foods?
Mm-hmm.
Vegetable lasagna. I make a really good vegetable lasagna. I mean, I'm a certified chef, so I mean, I can throw it down in the kitchen. I've met a couple run-ins with, you know, it's kind of hard with one hand, but I got 24-hour care, so I tell them what to do, how to do it, they get it done.
Okay, growing up as a kid, what were some of your favorite cartoons?
Mighty Mouse, Thundercats, Thundercats. Oh, my shit, bro.
What about
Power Rangers, Captain Planet?
Oh, you got some good ones, man.
Teenage Ninja Turtles? Like, come on. Short-term goals. See the end of the month. See you next month. Wake up. I mean, really not. I don't have much to do. You know what I'm saying? I live day by day. I mean, I ain't got much money. I can't go out and blow money and gamble this and go there. Like, I stretch my money, make it last to what I have to do.
Right.
Being a civil member of society, a productive member of society.
Nice. So if you can travel anywhere in the world, where will you go?
Thailand?
Wow.
Japan? The culture over there is amazing. Can't lie, I have like a little Asian schoolgirl fetish, but what guy doesn't? But the culture, the people, the food. I mean, just so many things you can do down there and experience and see. It's definitely be Thailand or Japan, somewhere in the Asian.
That's what's up. What are some things you want people to understand about you?
I'm a great dude. I have a huge heart. Really friendly. Easy to talk to. Easy to get along with. Just like to chill and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. If your friends or your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
Love you guys. Live from Philly.
Okay.
Saturday Night Live. No.
Okay, if you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
Get my legs back. Move closer to my children. Move closer to my baby mom and my children. And I don't know. I mean, in the next year or so, money will be taken care of with SEPTA and everything will be straight. All right.
There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who struggle with drug addiction. What's your message for the world?
Recovery is possible. One day at a time. Follow the 12 steps and stick to them. They do work. We do recover. It's possible.
Anything else you would like to add before we take flight?
No, I'm good, bro. Pleasure to meet you, man.
It's same, man. If people want to reach out to you to offer support, how can they reach out to you?
Broken.
Spell that all.
BROKEN 08757 at gmail.com. Or I got my Venmo is at Andrew_Watson 116.
Okay, Andrew, man, we really appreciate you taking the time to educate us.
Yes,
You solid dude. I'm sorry, that situation happened to you, but you have a heart of a gold and you're a warrior,
I can't
man.
do it, yeah.
Not too many people will, be able to go through what you go through with
Facts.
with that attitude.
Facts.
So you're a champion, man.
Facts.
So AML fam, drop all the positive comments you got for our brother, and remember, don't be bitter, be better.
Amen.
And we out there. Peace out.